KrakenTrade product. I also have this product from GOPINPRO. So I know a lot of people go with GOPINPRO because they ship a lot quicker than KrakenTrade. They're really great. I just can't afford a lot of their stuff, and I honestly prefer the like minimalist branding on the KrakenTrade items. So you just gotta do with whatever floats your boat. I've been waiting a long time for this Meg. I know they might be restocking soon at the end of August, so hopefully I can get this video up and edited before the end of August. So this is, what is this called? This is the latest Meg. Let me explain this item first. This is their pin picker. So essentially this is gonna help me lift pins off the page that I'm unable to like use my fingers for. I just got my nails done, so I don't wanna like ruin the polish by that. But this is the largest size Meg. I've talked about Megs in my other videos before, but I can do a quick summary of this Meg. So we have the front view of the Meg. We've got straps here that you can carry like a briefcase, and then they also have D-rings if you want to do a shoulder strap, but I usually get rid of the shoulder strap, so I didn't ask them to send me one. But this has a front zipper here, and then as you can see, we've got some strong binder clips here. This is my favorite part about these Megs, is the binder clips are Velcro. So you have two options to Velcro. You can Velcro here and have the flat side of the D-rings up here at the top, or there's one right here on the bottom lining, so that, I don't know, if you want to do the flat side of the D-ring like that, you could open up and the pages will move the same direction as the cover. So the thing about their newest Megs is that you can fit up to 4 of their foam pages in here. In the older Megs, I believe you could only fit 3. You could try and fit 4. I mean, I'll show you how I fit 4 in my Pixar one. It's an older Meg, but I'm actually going to move Pixar into this because I need the extra page. And then a zip divider. So this zip divider is the 2 compartments. So I've got one large compartment up here or down here and one large compartment up here. So all the pages are like that. They also have ones that are 4 with button closures, and then they have like a 9 pocket one with button closures, but I do like this zip pocket one. That's the front side of this, and then there is a back side zipper to this bag, and the back side of the zipper is essentially more storage, and so you could put pin backs here too if you wanted. These pages are actually new items, so these are some vertical pages. Oh, there's some pins in here. I forgot. So these are vertical pages, and each page has a little felt divider between it to protect your pins from hitting up against each other. And every page and divider can be removed by Velcro. So you could carry 1 extra, you could carry 2 extra. If you have another type of bag that you want to just use this for, you could do that as well. So you can see me just putting this together again. Oh, I was using the wrong side. These mimic the daisy pin pages. The daisy pin pages actually has a hook, because you can use their pages on like your wall or something if you wanted to hang them on like 3M hooks. I'll link our video on the daisy pin backpack there. You can also put this into the KrakenTrade Hydra backpack. We don't own the Hydra backpack anymore, so unfortunately I can't show you how that works, but I'm sure they'll demo it on their website or their Instagram soon. My plan for today is to take this Pixar book, which is like overstuffed, and I will show you in a second. Divider 2 pages, divider 3 pages, and then all these pins that are still on backer cards. And then I do have, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Let me just take this out right now. And then I do have the 9 pocket dividers. I have 2 pages of them for my Pixar Studio pins that I'm collecting. All right, so I'm going to move Pixar into this big Kraken. And then this is the old Meg. So you can see it's not as thick. And then the strap rings are up at the top. This will be available for pins. And so then what I have is I have Jacob's even older KrakenTrade Meg, and then I have Jacob's Star Wars and Marvel Meg. And so I'm gonna figure out how to redo Jacob's collections and surprise him when he comes home. So one more thing I want to show you before I hop into the time lapse is actually how to use the pin picker. So you can't I guess you could use it for bigger pins, so I got that pin off pretty quickly. So you can see it just helps, not like if you care about like your nails then that's really helpful. But what I love is for these smaller pins, yeah baby, I love it. Oh, this works really well. And this is only $5. This was only $5 on their website. Yeah, so there you go. Ah! Okay, so I want to pause real quick because as I was starting to pick off pins from the Pixar page, I realized I could just take the pins out and then just use the extra pages. So here I am with just the turning red pins. I think that's the biggest next collection of pins that I have. So I thought it'd be cool to talk through a little bit my thought process here. So when I organize pins, I try to tilt them all the same way so I know exactly where they'll end up. Yeah, I think I like that. I was debating whether or not I want Mei or Panda, but I feel like we have a lot of Panda, so I'm gonna do a Mei here. There's a Mei there. I'm gonna put Mei and her friends in the middle. I've got the cute Mei. We have a 4-town here already, but I might, we might move some other pins here. So, you know, I might put some elemental pins here. I actually don't know where my elemental pins are. I might still need to record for elemental. So once we get through those pins, I might put a couple of the elemental pins on here as well. And then whatever comes out after elemental. So there's this. I wasn't thinking about all my organization, but I'll just make a pile of stuff there. And then I did put all the turning red backer cards here. Usually I write like a little note of like which exact pin goes where, but I think I'll be able to remember them pretty well. So there's that. Kind of redid the front cover because it was, I'm still not sure what to do about the whole Pixar thing. But that's the front cover. I've got my Toy Story, which will stay in place. I've got Coco, which will stay in place. And then I have Up and Inside Out here. And I actually have Russell Cutie to add to here. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to add him. I think what I'm going to do is just use the back side of this page. Oh man, I don't want it to be, whoa, actually, there's one more page of, so I have Onward, Soul, and Luca here. And I think maybe I'll just fit Lightyear here since it's just 2 pins. So we'll do that. And then that page is full. And then I do have this page, which I was trying to save for like Pixar shorts. But I think, I don't really know how many more pins of like shorts there are out there. So I think I'm just gonna call it a wrap on shorts. And then all these etc. pins, I will just put on here as well. Okay, so this is like kind of poorly organized, but I realize I want to make sure I file those away. So this page is going to go behind because we have the shorts and the extras back here. This is my makeshift divider. This is not a Kraken divider. I just needed an extra, and I think I want to save these new ones for Jacob's book. And then we have our turning red page here with a blank side available for future Pixar pins. All right, and then we'll just put these other pages that I'm not reorganizing today. Actually, I'm overstuffing this Meg because I have 4 pages plus the 2 dividers in the back. So you can see it's quite stuffed. Let's see what happens. It's definitely full, but it's not like bulging. So Oh God, this sucker's heavy. There's the Pixar book. Now, this always happens when I'm pin organizing because now I have this book and I can put some of Jacob's pins in here. So we've got one page, a divider, another page, a divider, and then the front page. So these older megs work best with 3. You could stuff a 4th one, which is what I did. But if you like are looking at this from the side, the plastic's definitely bulging up because I like overdid it. Okay, so I forgot to press record on the time lapse, but that's okay because I can just show you the finished product. I feel like this video is turning out longer. So this is the new, wait, no. This is Jacob's largest meg. This is the meg that KrakenTrade is selling now. I have Marvel pins in here. It's late at night that I'm doing this right now. I'm home alone. Jacob's not home and Miles is sleeping. So I didn't go and find the Marvel pin. So that might be a separate video. But this gives us a lot of space to add all of those DSSH pins, as well as any other pins that we collect. So hopefully I didn't make a mistake. I know those DSSH pins are rather large, so I figured it just made the most sense to be in here in the smallest, oldest KrakenTrade. What is this called? I know each of these are called different. I think this is called the clamshell, actually. That's what I think it's called. In the clamshell, one of the original pin books, I moved the Star Wars pages. So again, you see I didn't actually organize, but once we take them off backer cards, there's going to be a lot more space. And then in my newly available Daisy Pins meg, that used to be my Pixar collection, I have Jacob's other favorite collections. So we have Lion King. I did actually reorganize the Lion King pages because I wanted to see how much space was left. I kept the 4 pocket divider because we do have these 2 on backer cards, and we also have the Scar color splash, but it's on Jacob's backpack. There's a whole page for Robin Hood. Again, Jacob has his Robin Hood grails on his backpack, and then we have the miscellaneous Emperor's New Groove, Muppets, and then a blank page. So I also kept the 4 pocket dividers here just so that the dividers would be the same and I wouldn't get confused, and then it is helpful for when we do get those like larger backer card pins. That's it for today, my friends. Let me know in a comment down below how you store your pins. If you saw a pin in today's video that was your favorite. As always, please like this video, support the channel, let us know what other organization videos you want to see next. Until then, my friends, have a fantastic day.